miracle, well, since it's an event, you can usually go there. The camera can whenever.
Hey, I just.
On January 16th, 1943, Nikola Tesla designed the Homnal Psyche transmitter, which he thought would be a wonderful alternative to death. Somewhat ironically, Tesla died the next day before anyone could build it. But 6 months later, Henrik Kellner got a hold of the designs and produced it in Germany. The invention wasn't mass-produced until several decades later under the name the Einpodroser. Can anybody tell me why it's called the Einpodroser? It's called the Einpodroser because the device ignites the Einstein-Polotsky-Rosen effect in order to quantumly teleport the soul of a human to another random human. We tried to teleport something solid in 1944 using the device with a large battleship, but that turned out to be an abysmal failure because solid matter can't travel like a soul can. And twisted heaps of metal fused with random body parts and organs were found dispersed across the world for decades afterward. This is often known as the Philadelphia incident. How the Einpodroser works is quite peculiar. First, the mind is in its entirety is scanned, and all the parts of the mind, such as personality traits, likes, dislikes, nasty habits, and the like, are removed and stored within the device. Automatically, those parts are sent to the SSDB, also known as a Soul Server Database, which is in a top-secret location. All the souls are stored in a queue, which is in a separate section of the SSDB. And one by one, they take over an undeveloped brain, typically a child or one with mental problems. Suddenly, they find themselves with altogether different characteristics, and after the soul sets in and takes over, then they'll change their name if they see fit. Precisely, you're possessed by a person called sauerkraut. These days, possession and puberty are one and the same. Do you think our world is boring? With all of the murders and conspiracies constantly going on? Okay, I need to get back on track. Ray Tomlinson was deeply inspired by the Einpodroser, and he thought to himself, if we can teleport souls, why can't we teleport other things, such as information with the same process? And thus, email and the internet was born in 1971. know you're confused, but I'll try to explain everything. First off, I am you. Months urine, I use the Iron Podroser to go and possess back in time. Anyway, I can't endure that experience again. At least not from a distance. Do you see that glass door behind me? Behind it is Lady Tessaphon. She lost her child. She grabbed you from another dimension, and will force you to marry yourself unless you resist. It is you. She has for ages locked in the far room. Lady Tessaphon has tried to do this before, but it turned out to be an abysmal failure, because they had a slightly different genetic makeup. With the exception of the... well, you know. She was so appalled that she dismembered the child. But the child is still around. Only a shell of what he once was. Don't judge him, though. He is not your enemy. His name is Obfus. No matter what you do, you will always be sad. You're in a different dimension now, and they have different morals here. Are you willing to drop all the morals you have already, those morals that you've been living with all your life? So, it doesn't matter how I tell you how this ends, because the decision you make must be yours alone.
Dustin, you're here. I am presenting you an alternative life. If you choose not to take it, you risk your life being chaos. But here everything is preordained.
You brought me here because you want another child. You brought me here because you want me to be your next child. You want to have another chance. Another chance at motherhood.
Well, that's almost right. But you're also my experiment. I will show you what I'm offering, and then I will let you make a decision. Follow me, please.
Dustin, do you see those doors? Yes. I want you to open them. Obfus. You're Lady Tessaphone's failure child. I just need to know, why does Lady Tessaphone need me to be her child? Her successful child?
You encompass, according to the Gossip Hound, the calamity of having analogous dihydrobonic composition, It's the equivalent of Lady Tessophane's deceased infant. The offspring died, as it was a mortal instinctive. Ever since that unfortunate day, Lady Tessaphone has remained in constant non-authenticity. She could no longer conceive, so she carved away her own stomach. And in observation of the actuality that she would no longer had a mate, she no longer required her arms or legs. So is this the kind of world you live in? Where women are slaves to men? I don't want to live in this world. A woman completely dismembered herself just by the thought of a divorce. Wait a second. Do you think I could live in this world? I might be able to. I'm a sick individual. And this is my world now. When does the ceremony start? After the transformation. Oh, what? Would you like to sit in this chair? Wait a second. I thought that the me inside the wedding dress was the feminine me. No. That is the masculine you. That is the groom. To tell you the truth, I don't really care about you or that bride over there. Where's the exit? Why, Dustin? Why would you do this to us? You told me it was my decision. I can't help but to be upset. Alright, that is completely unnecessary. You don't have to cry. We trusted you. Why? When can I leave? Just go in there. Alright, I'll do that. There's two doors. Which doors that want to my dimension?
Well, I guess I thought I could get away with that whole do as you wish thing. What you're doing right now is pretty much the last thing that I wanted you to do. Are you really that stupid? There was no turning back now. You can't change the past, and it's not too late to go back into that room. So now guess what? I'm sorry, I messed up. You just thought that you could make the right choice, but I guess not, you idiot. Tessaphone, you lied to me. There wasn't an exit back there. It was locked. I'm sorry, Dustin, but you can't leave. I beg to differ. I can leave. Rasher got his personality teleported. Himmler got his personality teleported. Why not me?
No. No.
Opus, did I just die?
Yes. But you're, not dead anymore.
Why can't I go back? Why can't I go back to my own dimension?
Lady Tessaphon, she interfered.
You win! You win! Lady Tessaphon. I'll marry myself. I won't marry my wife.
Right. Follow me. You must go in there.